this opportunity and for making this platform so that students like me can grab this opportunity and can get more knowledge about the intellectual property field because we don't get this in our colleges.
Mhm.
So thank you so much in
So
advance.
first of all, from my end, congratulations for
Thank you.
you have started your job in NOYP.
Yes, ma'am. I am starting my job from 3rd of May. So
3rd of
lucky.
May. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Awesome. You gave interview with S. Majumdar also.
No, ma'am. I
Okay.
haven't given. This was my first interview and I
Okay.
cracked it.
Okay. It was first interview and cracked it.
Yes,
Great.
ma'am.
Awesome. Okay. So as I'm reading your profile, so you have completed your BLLB from IP University, Indraprastha
Yes,
University.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And when did you
Well,
completed this?
ma'am, in the year 2020.
2020. So
Yes, ma'am.
it's almost been 1 year now. Now you will be
Yes,
starting.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I would like to say that I decided this. I was a bit late, but better late than never, and I chose this opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
how you decided to enter into intellectual property industry after completing your law degree?
Ma'am, I had no plans as such.
Okay.
I was preparing for exams. I was
Okay.
studying, but no vacancies were coming up.
Okay.
Since the COVID pandemic was going on, so I was a
Okay.
bit frustrated and some ups and downs were going on. So I first saw your lecture.
Mm-hmm.
I saw your webinar in
Okay.
November.
Okay.
So then I got to know that there's this platform which can teach us about but at that point of time I didn't take time or was not ready to commit myself with the money and the time.
Okay.
So I waited for three months, but again I got a call from Asta ma'am, and then I got to know everything about this, and then I
Okay.
decided, and I started my training from
Mm-hmm.
since March.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So
So
March, April, and May 3rd May you are joining. So it's been just
yes,
two
ma'am.
months, 2.5 months,
Yes, ma'am.
two
Yes,
months.
ma'am.
Great.
Asta
Great.
ma'am told me this that
Mm-hmm.
there are students who are completing their webinar, their lectures, and their training in 15 days, and they are getting themselves placed within
Mm.
1 month.
Yeah.
So I decided that why can't I be that one,
Absolutely.
and that's how I got.
So how was the interview experience when you interviewed in NOYP? Were you nervous? How was it?
Yes, ma'am. It was great. I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't nervous, and the interview knew that he first made me comfortable enough. He
Mm-hmm.
talked about me, about my life, and everything about parents,
Mm-hmm.
what I was doing, and
Mm-hmm.
then he told me that since I'm a fresher, so I won't be having much experience, and they want some experienced candidate for it. But
Mm-hmm.
then when he interviewed me, I gave
Mm-hmm.
him some good responses, and he
Mm-hmm.
was satisfied with my answers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how the HR told me that the technical head was happy with your performance, and he saw that you are confident enough. So
Mm-hmm.
it was good. I wasn't hesitating.
Mm-hmm.
So everything was good, and I would also compliment this because in our live sessions, when you
Mm-hmm.
conducted the live sessions,
Mm-hmm.
you gave the chance for everyone to go on to keep their video cameras on.
Yeah.
So and you also made the sessions interactive.
Mm-hmm.
So it also helped in making us more confident because when we speak up
Mm-hmm.
in the video sessions, we gradually develop our confidence. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how I was able to give a interview quite well.
Great, great, awesome. So, how do you compare Sagar when you do your BLLB program and when you do a professional program like this? What were the differences you found out between the education? Because this is something you already do in your law degree, right?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, basically what the colleges and the universities they teach us, they are rigid. Their principles are rigid only towards the basic ideas about the topics. They
Mm-hmm.
are not interested in going in depth about those topics.
Hmm.
And law is such a vast concept. You cannot
Absolutely.
learn everything by just learning the basic principles.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you need practical knowledge about those things.
Mm-hmm.
But the college does not provide that. So these professional courses they help us a lot just because the my whole interview was revolving around the procedure of patenting.
Mm-hmm.
So just because you taught us so well, and the training program it had so many videos which are covering those procedures, so I was able to answer every question.
Mm-hmm.
So these professional courses, they take money, but in exchange of that, they provide great knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
and they cover all the aspects.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. The I was able to learn everything, not everything, but yeah, major things about intellectual properties.
Mm-hmm.
So
Great, awesome. So, Saga, tell me about those days, last 1 year when you were really struggling. There must be some like
yes, ma'am.
nightmares going on, and now you're finally selected. So,
Yes, ma'am.
explain me those days and how you really keep up your momentum and motivation.
Ma'am, to be honest, when we got graduated, there
Mm-hmm.
wasn't many opportunities. The college
Mm-hmm.
was providing placements, but most of them were in the litigation field.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't much interested in doing litigation.
Mm-hmm.
I started preparing for exams, but I gave two exams and my performance was not satisfactory enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a time when I felt very low and I didn't know what to do,
Mm-hmm.
and, how to approach further in life, and how to give interviews or can get a job.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a time, but I didn't lose my calm. I was there. There's always my family was behind me, and they were always supporting me.
Mm-hmm.
So initially, then I got to know the training program about IIPTA,
Mm-hmm.
and I joined it. And since that day, March 1st, I gave my 100% to study everything about IIPTA,
Mm-hmm.
the intellectual properties.
Yeah, yeah.
And I learned whatever you were teaching me. I go through with that every day, and I memorize everything. So I was keeping myself. I was in the April month as well. I was a bit tense that I'm not getting any interview calls because I was applying in a lot of places. But
Mm-hmm.
I was keeping my calm that someday I will get one interview, and whenever I'll get the chance, I'll make sure that I am able to grab it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how the whole journey went. And apart from all the ups and downs, I finally got the interview. I
Great, great.
got a placement.
Great, awesome. And it was your first interview and you cracked through it. That is the most
Yes, ma'am.
awesome thing. So your
Yes,
parents now must be very proud that after one
yes,
year of
ma'am.
struggle, now it is
Yes,
like
ma'am.
good
Yes,
result.
ma'am. They are very proud right now,
Mm-hmm.
and let's just hope that everything went well, because they are just they are a bit tense and worried because I have to relocate myself to Delhi. So
Mm-hmm.
looking at the Delhi's condition, they are a bit worried, but they are very happy that I finally got a job, and now
Mm-hmm.
I'll be able to do whatever I want to.
Mm-hmm. So you come from a town of Jaipur, and
Yes,
you
ma'am.
you will be moving to Gurgaon for your job, Delhi to
Yes,
your job.
it,
So
in
mhm.
South Delhi.
In
It's
South
not in
Delhi.
Gurgaon. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
it's now it's office location now. It's in South
Yes,
Delhi. Great, awesome. So coming from a Jaipur and struggling through 1 year, and then coming to South Delhi again for your career. So
yes, ma'am.
that's quite an interesting journey for you. And
Yes, ma'am.
so any message you want to give to other lawyers who are struggling, who don't want to go into litigation, and they find it really like they don't know what to do?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, for those who are struggling and they don't want to do litigation, then
Mm,
instead of waiting or giving some things, start exploring other fields as well, because
mm,
law is very vast.
mhm.
In the intellectual properties only, there are so many oh, topics like
Topics.
patents,
Mm,
trademarks, copyrights, industrial designs. So start exploring all those and don't wait,
mm,
because things won't come to you. You will have to work hard for yourself.
mm.
So that's all my message to everyone.
Great, great, awesome. And thanks to your family who supported you, like
Yes, ma'am.
financially and mentally through
Yes,
your
ma'am.
all your journey.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am, that's a big, major support, because I was hesitating
Mm,
when I thought that I had been needing the money to
mm,
invest, and so I was a bit tense that I am again taking money from my parents, and
mm.
I don't know
But
how it's
now it
gonna
is
be.
coming back in like more multiplied
Yes,
by
ma'am.
10 times.
Yes, ma'am. So it's all worth it. It's
Mhm,
all your efforts, your team efforts. Meenakshi ma'am was so supportive, Asta ma'am was so
mm,
supportive, and the live sessions which you conducted, they all were very helpful. And you also gave us a chance to interact with you so that we can clear our queries as soon as possible. So that everything helped, ma'am.
Great, great, awesome. We at IIPT are so proud of you, and we
Thank you,
are really
ma'am.
looking forward that you join here. And you will be in South Delhi, so we are in East Delhi. Sure, come down to our office if the conditions are okay.
Definitely, ma'am.
Conditions are
Definitely.
okay. Maybe like to
Yes,
meet
ma'am.
you personally any day. Any help, we are in Delhi, and all our support and all our good wishes to you and to your family in future.
Thank you, ma'am. And take care of you as well, ma'am, and
Yeah,
others as well. Yeah.
yeah. All right. Thank you so much, and have
Thank you,
a.
ma'am.
I wish you all the very best for your future, Sagar.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye.